The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4 is undoubtedly one of the most premium devices from the Samsung Galaxy ecosphere, and surprisingly or not so surprisingly, it's also known as one of the most expensive devices. The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4 was priced at $1,799. I don't want to cause myself any havoc by converting it to Ghana cedis, so we'll leave it as such. And so in today's video, we'll be taking a look at my first impressions about the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4. Bear in mind that I will be making a Z Flip 4 video as well, so make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the post notification so that anytime that video comes up, you will be notified. This year around, Samsung has finally added a 1TB version to the foldable series, in addition to the 256GB of internal storage and 512GB of internal storage. The exciting part is all these variants are coming with 12GB of RAM. The device is being powered by Qualcomm's Snapdragon chipset, which is the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1. Unlike previously, the Z Fold 3, which was powered by the Snapdragon 888 processor. The device is running on Android 12L, which is a specific Android OS for foldable devices or devices with large screens, just like the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4. Samsung at the event promised 4 years of major updates and 5 years of security updates. So if you are getting this device, you do know that you have up to 5 or 6 years to change the device. In terms of build and design, the device doesn't look too different from its predecessor, which is the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3. Now, of course, there are some minimal changes like a much more slimmer design now as compared to the Z Fold 3 and a much more brighter display and wider aspect ratio. When it comes to the display side of things, the device runs on 120Hz adaptive refresh rate, and this adaptive refresh rate works on both the exterior screen and the tablet style screen. Samsung has put on the dynamic AMOLED display on this device, so you know you're getting one of the crispiest displays when it comes to the display side of things, especially for the Z Fold 4. Compared to last year's device, which is the Z Fold 3, the display is a bit wider at 3mm wide than the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3. So of course, you have more real estate to do your design stuff and other stuff. Talking about design stuff, this device comes with a specialized S Pen, which is engineered in a way to prevent the S Pen from destroying the screen even if you press it hard on the display. Great implementation. In tablet mode, the display is 7.6 inches wide, and in normal mode, which looks like a normal smartphone mode, it's capped at 6.2 inches, which is quite tall, a little bit taller than last year's device. Also, the exterior display has a much wider aspect ratio now as compared to the Z Flip 3 5G. Now, in terms of weight, the Z Fold 4 seems to weigh lighter as it weighs 263 grams, whereas the Z Fold 3 weighed 271 grams. So of course, the Z Fold 3 will be a bit heavier as compared to the Z Fold 4. Now, Samsung introduced more features on the foldable, one being Flex mode, which was previously on the Z Fold 3. Now, this allows you to watch videos on one side of the display when it's bent and also be able to control the video on the other half of the screen. Samsung introduced a new taskbar, which makes it more efficient to accommodate more icons below the display. Also, there is new swipe gestures which they introduced as well, and the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4 has the same IP rating just as the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3. In this case, the best way to explain it is you could actually put the device in 5 feet of water for 30 minutes and it won't get destroyed. After 30 minutes, you should realize that your device will start dying off, so don't even try doing that at home. It's not advisable. Samsung has finally improved the display by adding a new Gorilla Glass Victus Plus display for the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4, which means that your device is safe. Now, even though your device is quite safe, Samsung has the Samsung Care Plus plan, which would allow you to have some insurance on the foldable devices in case you mistakenly break their screens. So you should be covered there. But don't worry, with Gorilla Glass Victus Plus, your screen is not going to shatter easily anytime soon. When it comes to cameras, there is a 10 megapixel front-facing camera on the exterior display and an under-display camera that hides away the notch style displays we've seen so far and makes you have that completely notchless design for a device if it's in tablet mode. The rear facing side has a triple camera setup which has a 12 megapixel ultra wide angle lens and a whopping 50 megapixel wide angle lens, and this is just like the Samsung Galaxy S22 and the S22 Plus, since they also have the same megapixel capabilities. On the other hand, there is a 10 megapixel telephoto lens which would help with taking zoomed in shots and some portrait shots as well. Now the powerhouse of the device is the battery. With 4,400 mAh battery capacity, Samsung has promised that you will be getting your phone fully charged from 0 to 50% in 30 minutes, kind courtesy of the super fast charge feature that has been introduced on the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4. Of course, I must say this is not much of a heavy upgrade from the Z Fold 3, but if you're somebody who is coming from the first gen Z Fold or the Z Fold 2, this will definitely be a heavy or big leap to the Z Fold 4. I'm DELPPY and this has been my first impressions video. This was more of a spec sheet declaration, but if Samsung should send us the device for an in-depth review, you will be seeing a full review for the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4 on the Bytes Unlocked channel or on my TikTok and Instagram pages as well. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video like this one. I'm DELPPY, and stay frosty.